All right. Welcome to our project. This is our Sacrament meeting planner. We wrote this in ASP.NET using the MVC framework. I did a little bit of the design, so I decided to use, for example, a slight gradient on top of the nav bar, and you can see in the background there's a slight gradient going 145 degrees. We decided to also add a carousel for the sacrament. Also, I added a quote down here, just kind of, bring some spirituality to it. You have links on the very top. You also have a link down here. Uh, and most of the things were designed just to be pretty easy, quick, easy access, easy to read, done and ready. And just click right here, and we're going to go into viewing our page.
Perfect. So as you can see, we do have some data that's been added to the project already. Mainly, this is just data that's been seeded through our original build. It's based on a model that allows us to have the date, the who's conducting the meeting, our hymn numbers. So opening hymn, sacrament hymn. Um, you have the option of putting in an intermediate hymn or that there's a musical number. And then we ask for a closing hymn, who's given the open prayer, closing prayer, and then how many speakers and their topics. So all of these can be created, edited. You can check the details and delete them. So it's all nice and easy and right at your fingertips to go through. So we'll take a look at creating some of the a sacrament meeting basically and how quick and easy it is.
Thank you, Jason. Okay, so now we go to the create new, and the first thing, we can choose a date of sacrament meeting because it was one of the requirements of the assignment to choose any day. So for example, we can choose uh, like Tuesday if we would be in any different country, and we could just then we need to populate number for like the our hymns, opening hymn, sacrament hymn, and closing hymn. And the neat feature about it, like we cannot add negative numbers because we will only accept numbers in range from 1 to 341 because like there are like 341 hymns in English, um, specifically church hymns. So we choose like numbers like 67 and 132 and maybe 220, actually 238. Here we go. And for special intermediate email musical number, we can just leave the page blank, leave this field blank, or we can add something. Just like this. And for the opening prayer, we also just need to add the name of the person who will say it. So and we need number of the speakers. We can't give it negative one because like it requires us to give like a number that's greater or equal to 0. And so we can like, for example, have 4 speakers during the sacrament. And if we don't add the talk subject and try to create it, the validation will remind us about it. So now we just need subjects kind of like um, and this way we can create a new field up here. And now we will talk about edit details and delete pages.
All right. So thank you. So to edit, or actually, let's take a look at the details. The quickest one. Details. We can see the sacrament meeting. We can see the all the date and all the details that were just entered in by by Alex. And so we could go back, edit that now. And so I'll say they changed their mind and they don't want a violin, but we'll make it a piano. We spell piano performance. Stuff like that. We save that, so we can see that it's now changed in here. And there could be a option here. We could just go ahead and delete the whole sacrament meeting from ever happening. So, or ever existing there. And I do believe that's all.